What do you think it takes to be visionary, and what do you think it takes to be a good leader?
Well, Pat, those are very interesting questions, what it takes to be a visionary. I was at an event a couple of weeks ago where Vinod Khosla, who's one of our great venture capitalists in the area, was getting a visionary award. And there's three others getting these visionary awards, and they were all talking about the epiphanies they had and how they became visionaries. And he said, as a visionary, I just bungled around until I got it right. I think there's a lot to that. I mean, I think people do bungle around to get it right, and once they got it right, then they proclaim all this, and suddenly they're a visionary. And I think that was true for me. I've often told people that I never really planned a career. I just discovered it as I went along. And so I think I discovered the things as I went that I could be good at or better at and succeed at. And so it is that discovery process, I think, is really important. And what takes leadership? Leadership comes from many different sources. I think that people often say, well, great leaders are born. I don't think so. I think they acquire the characteristics to be leaders in different ways. They may acquire it early in their family life. They may acquire it in other areas. But what are the real characteristics? I think communication is so key to it. And it's not just communicating facts and figures and logic of things. It's communicating the emotion behind it, the passion that goes with it. I think those are things. Often venture capitalists will say that that's one of the tests. Do these people have passion? And I think that's part of it. And not to be overpowering, but to be firm in decisions. And I think clarity of mind is probably one of the most important things, to really be clear-minded about things and not explain things in too many words, enough to be understood. But I think people often tend to try to do too much explanation instead of getting a concise, clear-minded explanation. And I think that's an important part of it. Communication is a key part. And then having a sense of presence, which is one of these mysterious things. What is presence? And I think that comes over time. To me, presence is being comfortable in what they're doing. If they feel comfortable in that position, they can have presence. And I think that often people are uncomfortable in the position they're in, and you pick it up right away. You pick up those signals that they don't have that presence.